Welcome to the Follow Me Exercise Stretch and Range of Motion program. This is the part 1, the neck. Please consult with a physician before starting this or any other exercise program. Failure to do so could lead to potential injury and/or adverse health effects. Okay, this is my range of motion and flexibility workout. Let's talk about a few things. There's going to be a lot of stretching. With any stretch, the idea is you do not go into a point where you feel pain. If you feel pain, that's your body telling you are going too far. You back away from the pain level into a range that's actually comfortable. This is going to be a stretch. It's not supposed to be any type of competition to see how flexible or contorted you can get. This is just for improving flexibility. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do neck range of motion, all the different planes. Let's start off first of all with neck flexion and extension 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's do now rotations from side to side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And side bending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. I'm going to do retractions. I'm going to turn this way so you can see. Retractions is my whole head translating into the posterior direction. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's do some of the stretches. For all this, any kind of stretch, you need to actually hold it for 1 minute for it to actually mean anything and do anything in terms of tissue changes. So all of our stretches that I'm going to be doing in this video are at least for 1 minute, and it's going to be a true 1 minute done on a timer, not just counting. If you happen to not be at my videos and you are doing any type of stretch, make sure you're counting appropriately. So 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, so on. Don't count fast, because if you count in your head, it's probably going to end up only being half of the actual time, like 30 seconds. So again, 1 minute. Let's get the timer on, set for 1 minute. We're going to do first the flexion stretch. So for this, I'm going to bring my chin down to my chest. I'm going to be adding overpressure with my arms. The idea is not to pull down incredibly hard. Again, I'm not trying to destroy my neck here. It's just to engage the tissues, create a nice stretch. That's all. 1 minute. So a lot of these stretches I'm designing for pretty much the average Westerner that does a lot of computer work or sitting down. A lot of people have forward head posture, that kind of forward posture when sitting. There's also a lot of jobs that are involved if you're not working on a desk that involve being in a flexed over position. So there's going to be a lot of kind of the more common muscles that get tight that I'll be working on throughout this video. Be sure to check out my other videos that I'll be posting. Like and subscribe and all that nice stuff. And there you go. And you're going to like that sound in a bit. All right, now we're going to do a rotation stretch. Now again, this is not supposed to be a real cranking stretch that you're going really far. This is just to where you feel the point where you have a stretch. So I'm going to put my head into this position, put my hand on my face, and turn. I'm going to get to this angle so that you can all see. It can be helpful if you grab it with 2 hands, but again, this is not supposed to be a jiu-jitsu crank on the head. This is just supposed to be a nice gentle stretch. If for whatever reason you have trouble with your arms coming up to hold you, 1 is just fine. 2 can be more helpful. If you have problems with performing this with any type of hands, if you have some type of disability or joint issues in your shoulders or arms, you can just turn your head and hold that position as best that you can. Again, trying to do some type of stretching is better than not doing any. There we go. Hopefully by the end of this, everyone will feel nice and relaxed. And going to the other side. I'm going to my left. If you started on the right, just do the opposite side. It's all right. And again, I'm putting my hand on my cheek and on top of my head. Hand placement's not critical here. I just ask that you don't necessarily put it down here on your jaw, because then you're pushing on your jaw as well. And that can be irritating to your jaw. And again, I'm just showing another hand placement. Hand placement's not necessarily critical here. What's really important here is just being able to turn your head. A lot of problems occur with not stretching your neck. So many people working at computers, reading, doing fine motor work. You really get yourself into a position that's not really favorable. Told you you're going to like that beeping. Next, we're going to do side bending. So that's going to look like this. Hand on the same side that you're leaning to is going to pull. You can push on the other side again if you have some type of issues, but with your shoulders or arms. But again, you want to try to be on this side. And keeping in good alignment, nice stretch, and holding it. I'm actually just going to hold this in my hand as well. And yeah, stretching is like watching paint dry. It is not the sexiest exercise. It doesn't make you lose any weight. It doesn't necessarily do a whole lot in terms of appearance that you might think. It actually does a lot more for your appearance than you think, because it actually, by having flexibility, you actually can get into proper posture. Whenever I go to any kind of trip and I'm sitting in the concourse in an airport and I see people walking by, the number of people with a forward head posture, rounded shoulders, rounded back, it is actually incredible. So, once again, getting in position, just going to the opposite side, maintaining good posture when you do this. And of course, all these neck stretches you can do while sitting down. I'm standing up. You don't have to stand to do neck stretches. Going back to my story about the being in the airport, just the number of people that are in this forward head position is just uncanny. And at some point I'm going to be having a postural correction video. Come back to the channel and check that out. I am a physical therapist, been doing it for years, so this is nothing unusual to me. But again, these are important to be doing. And again, you don't necessarily have to be doing the stretches every single day, but you have to be consistently doing them. At least once, twice a week. If you have particular problems, like you have back pain, you have neck pain. I like to tell people you have to be doing your stretches. You don't just, once you're done with physical therapy and stop doing it, you need to keep doing it. So hopefully this gets you motivated to do it some more. Thank you so much for following along. Please check back with this channel again for the other parts of the series, as well as lots of other exercises. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.